but also no yes also Ocean at Bournemouth striker no unborn as from the laterals no 7 and 11 it's yes semenyo you bet matter and an age no so ebua Fatau onya national team eba mu say no so and a 20 or koba ya na omi na national team or World Cup after World Cup no or off kakra because na sports no nya bi mbo and whoever advise Fatau to move to Leicester no I think say one of the best decision that in the entourage no e take him Fatau or man ko bo or Leicester when you have a very good season as Leicester or ma qualify ever premiership mu now we don't know whether transfer no because say na no because of embargo na transfer ban na or Leicester so no you know how the transfer of Fatau to Leicester no end up say baba so say emba so but at least Fatau had a very good season at Leicester I think say obet build upon it national team no what they yi so Kamal Din Sulemana the last 12 games of Southampton about only 65 minutes or so o di kan prepare o buy no team no coach na feel say guys now on ball no on the performance ain't mean to omo Kamal Din this season Tino on share that nya addition could be a zone but maybe someone will say or a player will pray into a bar back no coach no team no not want to be on board with him but because of the previous thing nyama why you know and he's young he embolden the Blasters going forward he can also be there the guy from offense saying West Bromwich Albion this season in all competition I'm so sure about 17 or so goals for West Bromwich Albion it's also not bad my friend is it Brandon Thomas Asante and see no so the first call up winner for the Blasters and Osman Bukari is there it's any more no your guys who have been there I'm the only guy any more no new guy Ibrahim Osman Oba friendly matches like go ball last one even the coach now Amana Bobby but Ibrahim Osman was called the last two friendly matches that we played Ibrahim Osman was even though coach Amana Bobby but I think say there are a lot of young guys in the team our coach if he said he wants to build the Blasters around those young guys no but in bold na me person oto aware say nanka wanya lucky Afcon qualifiers be friendly games be na older body and Ghana for no problem you can board but Tino I dey woman say what's your burden Tino there is something at stake I don't say I say you call World Cup
munya hunya mopo
ene dey
e say coach ne so baby team mo person call World Cup mo fa show mutim say bibia betumi asi
say Ghana these guys you know Ghanaians believe say even though young guys they don't feel mobile but at any point in time you know Ghanaians think say some call US and be so Ghana from fan tell mu o wan call US na if these boys are more than 30 million call US Ghanaians will not forgive them and see the building process no there will be some element of small pressure on the coach pressure because one as much as he thinks that he's going to do Robert no so the Ghanaians also think that they have to go to land of opportunities so Ghanaians will say they have to go to land of opportunities to also experience kakra it's a there's some extra pressure on the coach. Say Mali, who say Yansati 2 matches, 1 win, 1 defeat. It's Mali and Central African Republic. Anya biano, a draw be Mali and win in Ghana here. Anya bad because Mali lock about we did a very good team. Mali a very good team. If you're able to go and get a draw in Mali, and I say what you cannot show no be Central African Republic, I think they will be in a very proportion. You know. A squad that yet to complain because coach and say office opposite him pay for be free now other club send a no and football now more they can run a lot of things you know the only thing is that Tino Ghanaians you are rebelling and just say young Liverpool and everybody say and show you come and say that say okwa kwere body nti yan show there be at any point in time Real Madrid even though they will face some players and bring in new players and then say yan kwashow so what I say because they also think that those young guys are equally good enough to play and get results. And yes, he's facing out some old players. Not all day on Colabum, but a non chese on Colanity, you quite show. And he can't tell Coach Outado. You ever watching the wall? Now, how he prepares the team. Now, question Mali, then Central African Republic. These 2 games, because it was said with this squad, Tino. Sound Kosobo na Outado a born and canon and penny beam.
The style of play no Cassan Kosovo.
Because I'm Kosobo, I just said, now about a Jawajo football. Sa a Jawajo born now. Outado born first one. Who didn't fresh our boys young about a Jawajo football say, who defend it? These boys and this squad are good enough to dominate opponents. Who say, in recent Nancy, yeah, to say in football, no. Ghana, there we are known for playing possessive football. But we, afei, yeba near Ginechie, ne teams near boy. Osho was out of the World Cup. So kai Otado World Cup games no. Ye defend yes eti Otado. Ye catch and say he needs to also make who be before no mu. Say he is bringing something new, which is say, Bambe defending. Say how Kroma say no. With these players, you know, they are good enough. So, but we don't dominate games now when you are results. And we wish him well. Ghana there a team will support the team. Anko ya Ebeka, Ekoya will say it. And you know, let's wish him well. These guys are it's a very strong squad based on clubs and the performance they give to their clubs are mobile. How the coach will mold and bring them together. Now we do any results, you know.
Captain, Esha Blasters, we are Yabahas and Kotoko, Utuado. Second one, I say the only pressure Yana Ebana Sono, ASA, I'm making sure so they look at base players, Ebefra, Nempono. I think say no can say Ghana and Nibian Pipe when James or Kana Keke and yet pressure.
I see that statement because they insult to in local football. Nange Newcastle Casas of now. What does it? We are in a global village. If you want to watch football, Memphis country, Oman, I am so popular. It needs to be a global village in the internet in Zaniman. You can be able to watch league matches and see 1 or 2 players. We are. Modern ball Ewosra say the team team name as a coach over to my identify 1 or 2 be now they are Ghana in out to Germany now who you are a great officer coach Black Stars you are telling us that no unim Ghanaian in team no and you know and before catch yourself for local players no that was what you seen as a pressure oh you serious that statement the Newcastle if you don't baby. What does it? Germany on out to the German on football. They think it's a local players. First, all German can say, Upio ball outside Germany. Not air days when you call up to the national team. So at any point in time, it starts from the local. And get it to my mouth. Oh, but by the time say by our appointment, no. Over. What she in league, you know? 1 or 2 players, you have to say, star players, we get the opportunity to add them to the Black Stars. They will also grow. Like players.
Sometimes, I'm sure more coaches are more yes, advance more.
And it's how they are then Newcastle make a statement now, you know. It's nice all banner. Now you say, you local players in the blackout.
Meaning, say, and I dream. As was simple and for us, I quite mean can be said, or to 4 bono here and Panafon testing to say. Make sure so the local players
make sure also work as no pressure because so local
me who you can't say me year of the kind yeah can say style of the kind dear e be for you know and yet papa biam
ɛno nso bɛtumi ayɛ dɛ wɔpɛ sɛ ɔka kyerɛ ada sɛ wɔhwɛɛ na so wɔhwɛɛ ba wɔhu papa biara wɔ mu ɛna meka sɛ I see that statement as an insult. Next time no on your opportunity on clarify no mo nkasa asɛm no biom ma on nkasa asɛm no biom ɛmfa nkyerɛ Ghanafoɔ ɔfa team a wɔn mu yi we can only hope say the ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no ɔbɛtumi ayɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ new team some two new faces na bɛ room apart from that all other players no on say 26 right 24 no obiara nya extend to the young blasters da Brandon no any I think Osman ko aso abada oba that don't get friend match me no ko boy so I'm talking on the Osman no about Brighton new guy no yes offer so I'm talking about Brandon no I think one only player obi wearing black stars no and Abu Francis yes too also basa okay it was my now looking around who come everywhere I heard all those players we got done same too in local league no until they be a kasa same way say na yama in local football na say they are in sasa waka bro di kwa na kan ya ka be fan me okay kakra by Ghana ni our boy and black star bi da and make his statement now I see that as an insult. Moving on over me free say one the decision to set up a young players no I'm asking the question say apart from these players or name no Ghana players baby also go from apart from Inaki Wepra say Inaki play and go back and squad you what I say or just cash check it so the best that we have are these players
so in as much as say the best no and also episode just say enche bi be fade out into the young Clementino
and now make us say they are the best that we have. And apart from some players make us say one player what you know these players have had a stint with the Black Stars but there are some players we almost squad we one I say if you consider them say omako new and young me help Black Star players of them we say buy you know and yet about team about Europe about you your friend buy you know Omodimbo with the Black Stars and I'm the access of because you individually of able to make a profile games on boy on various clubs and you always clap for them but when we put them together say Ghana for and I Ghana Black Star in on mobile you see them giving different performances from the normal clubs you get my point so if Saturday and Obetimi are cleared the free hall because the time America say after this players him for everyone him. Isaku has been with the Black Stars and you be 4 years or so. Mr. Kisabiwa. So Isaku by age or young by for Black Stars one can or a young or a new player of Black Stars. Oh no, we can. Kudus and all these guys has been in place I war. I don't call World Cup. And I don't want or two be. So the session of the day you are free moon, what in a free moon. Oh, a lot of players are almost your cousin only much. At the odd from by the last couple of nations I hear the young players because you want to prepare them for the future. And you want to papa so and you buy. So and they all but now okay no say or build the team. Yes, World Cup. Of course, you World Cup. Because the day American match maker and say these players are players who are already players that we know in the Black Stars. So they are kind of technical know-how. They be more to them. Amasa that difference in performances are on Europe. No more buy no or better no. And I know they take you 1 year, 2 years, take you 1 year, 3 years, 4 years. So one it calls for consistency. Say or be continue na sa players you are on woman or say or person or build the team around them no or be mom that opportunity say no call ups we are no you be at least the core of the team in the call up your baby and when they get opportunity to play 1 2 3 going forward no Ubon said they were starting to mold them together then you be the kind of football that you want to watch but Ekoye said they be a friend yɛte sɛ player biara ɛyɛ anwe ne adrop obi. It becomes a problem. For example, there are players on our squad for many years. Not Zakika Idwanado. Offer. Idwanado has never given Ghana any good performance we are, but they be as no. It is on no bona be a panibi obi age was not a good in Botswana. Yeah, because when you into an uncle, Idwanado Yafeno Yakra. Meanwhile, ba the performance and yet one my any better performance your Black Stars. Most of the time, Koba not at the bench. Some midfielders be who can say the best shema. Oba who at the body my. By yet ya feno or you gonna need young man of the opportunity. Young man that benefits that I this time around ABA with coach Otuado. When you're the first stint, when you're the second stint about Black Stars, well who near maybe so you will be able to prepare your team and prepare it well. Because sir like a Jessica performances and say, dear Ghana, Ghana, Pani, Bodia, but no football no biano, proud of no. In countries affairs, you can't come to Ghana, Koba, of across to our own house, or because Ghana, a best 5, 3, echo. And the second is needy as him.
And that's what this argument him. So, yeah, dear, the Meribino, we've been so bow. So I didn't all but one more, but I bet to a sound. One sound, you're not now. A game no one of us should be into us. I don't show you. Are you consistent of someone can only become consistent? Central African Republic, some country moving to Madagascar, and these countries, these countries, some 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, football cry and common kind. But in a year, about 2 years ago, no more. What about that already? Just so, you near my year. O kan wa san ho dia na just wa jun crew abajun crew a chen san crew nyina so just chen wa share ba
enye na kan wasem it a 2 you did the last one and of that kan wasem it is also ban nei na say nei so mu kan ogu a it becomes a problem me jitum say obi ahun bobo as the san e kan dia if all things be equal dia onu na wasana zaki ene all boy onu e ba so no na wa oni mbodi e say ka odam bia na nam no okodo ha. At one day we both say Spanish football now about from B, but the next was on pick up. Brazilian number from B, German number from B, about the next one pick up. The moment who are there, I shot for Arno, when they fix it, they come back. By you who's at you know, and you fix it, and you're back. So a new coach in Otuado, Emra na Omebua Masadino enko. But going forward, no me requesting say. Otuado, Emma and Nin so Emre feels kakra. Because I your place I hear from him. I will know if he say if you have the opportunity to play in a bigger platform, you know, they be able to from. I will free high in the coy. If you have the opportunity to go, but you have the opportunity to add 1 or 2 local players to the Black Stars, not to go and play all of a sudden, but to have more consistent training, and that's with them. They also gather that vim and that strength to compete. But you end up being free say, I had no and yet. I had the end yet. It's the near human, I regan and Nibia, what in a Iraqotan Bruchide, and also call Brunibia or more a certain or the papers be. Now you're friend. Now you're 2 years, you're 2 years, Musa. I saw the nature, and offer if you are sideways, and fire in football, and if you are football, you drop one. No, I'm not saying you're money, but so when you look at in African football, no pa now the local component, no what they be and the Zambia, Gada, almost entire local team, most of the players come from outside, no more TP in Africa, yeah, they were able to win Africa. At the expense of Ghana, na Ghana yet ho. Na yes, you both akese, both teams akese din, na your performance or move various clubs mu and they can. But you don't talk about don't Black Stars. The performances in the Black Stars is what matters me. Yes, or how me hu no. But oba na Ghana shey just here. Sa performance no, omo de mayen. Everything ho na ye say benifo no, ye black the F no. Any young coach is not able no. Or to why Ghana need it. You should be able to understand Ghanaian language and tell us, say, at least who 1 or 2 local players be at least the players about 18 teams in Ghana here. Say ye hemu pa ye nya Afri player bia ba ku mienu bia say ye more that opportunity now always bet me I come good.
I'm calling you.
But you know who's that way?
Okay.
Me that has always been my heartbeat. Say the be any overlook you and local, you know. I hear friend I start your friend. Ubekwa or your third choice. Ubekwa you know or your third choice. I don't know so many be that pan or can on train on quiet. But ABI in vim, I'm sorry the chance to keep the poster over there because it's been with the various national teams under 15, under 17, under 20, under 23. I decided to or any experience we are.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I want to be assessed with should be the way we play. I can't really, like I said, I can't predict. We will have good times, we will have bad times. There's just some few coaches in the world who lose rarely. I know that we will also lose matches maybe, but in the long-term process, what I want to be assessed on should be the way we play, And I think we showed, even though we went out, we showed when we played against Nigeria, when I came the first time, that we played good football. Not only that we qualified, we played good football offensively, but also defensively. Even at the World Cup, we had, let's say, good phases where we played good football. And this is what I want to have permanent in every game. I know we can't be perfect all the time, but I want us to be brave, to play good football. And this is where you can judge me on. And at the end, I'm a strong believer that in long term, if you play good football, it will benefit and the results will also come. And surely at the end, it's a result sport, and I will be judged by the results 100%. And my contract goes 2.5 years, and after that I will be judged, and hopefully we win a lot of games so that the judgments are not that hard.
5:15 on Highway Sports. Yes, I know. Yes, Blasters. Double header day in year Bomali before Central African Republic and no squad. And Abba Coach Otuado. Eden some Eddie Atudra. Na Minko se obedo hiwia. Na yeba Hasufok Kotoko. Say.
Yeah. Biabo Kodia.
Adam.
Juma ho pa. Na. But one of the quotations of Otuado say he will assure us good football but not victories. Okay. Of a Juma ho. Nese enosano it's a first commandment near Blasters ball no yem found to a team saying couldn't be any yamba says the coach to add the person catching and I say imprim yenim kunim die equine eware enti ball no de obeye na afamu de say yebebo bo a efe but in kunim die emu wakakra enti ye nyina ye nya abotre fine interesting Blasters ko afcon na me de bia sama mekane say Ghana for manage your expectations Yakoba no hensesan anya dia results no so ba best expecting say bibia best sound park no so call up well to ado aye no I was still stand mijina bibia mijina yen some manage expectations me I call up ne ba mostly na we am ba na we buy no well for omo bia pen paper obi a odin obetro ba me hwe mrantie na otu ado afre na we are Ghana na dia 2-3 mu say yes sheshe for that
but almost so mo pe sa kuro no so akwenti no so kwan bia so Canada USA Ghana for so no mo pe so akwenti no so kwan bia so ba me the squad we dey too early there but me expectation and you gidi
of a me that's ba me nuanom esi anopa yenteta ne nhwe country bi ono so ya qualify for West Africa ha say odo ho kwa akobọ no na also afro modi akodia anu mumbebu na Ghana bibi ejina idie of a gidie nim ye nkomodie no say komoro say meboa ana man say over let's all accept say we are no stages, and when it comes to football stages football into the beginning of every project in football. Tusha Madrid squad here that way no mu dim kunima over. Man o Peregrini and be start a project no. And Ronaldo buy, Kaka buy, Benzema by Zabi Alonso beba. After one season of Jose Mourinho heading ebe twaso and a Di Maria beba. Mesut also Sami Khedira mo. Don't forget now Ramos more order though. But I'm the best source. Until I feel now to say from round of 16, no more remu semis, no more cast semi. To just say the omo semi one Ancelotti the omo remu final. And I'm J. And almost I drop back semi. And I pamo Ancelotti. And I Rafa Benitez, but I'm pam na Zidane be sumu. And also I pigeon from semi to final me answer.
Promise radio nyamena aka.
Over. Later Santiago Scolari move susu mu and a drop by and a honor that time of project need fade off. It almost started saying the Vinicius move shim, the Eda Militao move shim, the Alaba move shim, the Ferland Mendy move shim. Rodrigo move shim. Sana project and projects we are on the peak period. Now doing the decline. Into wow, we are smart, it do decline now. No, why a quick transition to maintain the level. Intending Madrid for ye no. Over. Ebe theater no. Oma man tian to say twan. Afibia na mpanifo no ma hu say in the next 2-3 years omo ntimi mbo omo no. No ma yi ba ko afrim. Nti take your time and study Real Madrid. Almost every season bi a umbenya legend ba ko. Ana mienu bia. Kwan bi be bounce no ma jalo kwan. Like Keylor Navas no ko. Marcelo no ko. Ramos no ko. Varane no ko. Casemiro no ko. And you know, no more smart replacement. And until no man tiam better from trying. Also, man tiam better from trying. I'm using the Madrid project because in recent times, NAI the successful projector. When you transition right. Until I'm tiam top from trying. A bar from kakra. And musumu. And I feel massa page and beam. It is so sharp. We be in a Madrid for no me and Qualao. Madrid for no me and Qualao. On makes me about you. That is transition. Sana bibiatie. AC Milan enya the transition right na ni ba also no. O keep nkokrafo no. O te beto from twan. And sana mo sa be start biem o mo sa be G League.
To ka che Ghana for say
ye
ye
be Ghana for de na say ya ba from offer. Ya ba ya da ho. Na ye say ya call World Cup e do inva. Group stage. Ya call AFCON e inva. Group stage. It's about from China because Ghana project, 2004, you qualify for AFCON. Of Akai, Tunisia, you Kobe. And at 2006, you qualify be free group stage. The beginning, you know. After 2006 group stage, you know, and about 2008, third and fourth, Ghana. 2010, you call final. 2010 yenya ye transition right on your man under 24 near day ebe shemu a omuso mu ntem plus impanifo no enti on yenyi muntari amfrim yenyi esi amfrim yenyi olele amfrim yenyi Steven Appiah dey amfrim but yen nkwala ne be support wo mo asamoja na amfrim also asamoja in 2006 no ka ho but we amfrim eno mu kurakura mu that is excellent transition but say no after 2017 2019 no yentimi manage a trans into Egypt then this year you free group stage and you free mu after group stage and Tunisia say on penalties e hono nan kese e betrasi wo fia na ye hye ya hye and 2 years later sa ka se ye koje then e to yen group stage and the last game Comoros e hye yen ya ba ye no ya san hye yes yo ya de favorite ye be sa akọ qualification yo benya yes akọ ye Côte d'Ivoire and yes free mu group stage entibidio to ado ye no me was starting ye and man kwala ne chance me who is okay he's trying to rebuild but we must accept that when you are trying to rebuild now one so mu osoro na be to form what about do the beginning stage o be sha se foforo kra you say Ghana no kra ne say ye ni obi e be ba ya ho odin ni suro eyedi ni edidi ho eti ani mali ko ba em fan she trim say based on history be ya there because your team we no wo hwe ni dia na omo ba team bonding and team building nim you struggle to get 15 players in the current Blasters Obetimi aka so mama a consistent Black Stars football for even the last 7 years. Of our listening that when why him? Listening that when him no. Would they shim? Nebi sound say the last 7 years players bang and almost squad him one. Almost both together mami 15. It was squad him. Unya. What you come and say? Unya. You must admit say I started for fraud. Atisigi at a point na kuruma yon consider ene ye po on na ya be number 1. Gideon Mensah on my consistent performance of Black Stars. Salis with the sen and say I be ko World Cup ya ne ko convincing his ombra. Jerome Opoku obadabe. Abdul Mumin. Alexander Jiku. On na be just wa 3 tournaments. No abe kan lead Seedu. Na nse na lead Seedu ba o. We abe ka Tarek Lamptey. Nya be ko World Cup ya no oba Ghana. Into defense mu hwe mu pa. When na gina mu say player ben na wo defense wa in the last 7 years or you pillar of Black Stars one more proven performance e bi nim. Mete so ba 5 years so kra na e bebre. And I said 5 years e be nya bi. Players away 5 years. The last 5 years were consistent. Our Black Stars defense were yen bi. Kudus only 5 years old. But that was time I know over. By a cast after a bit Jinan and also indeed 3 years for Black Stars. No. Ernest Nyama. I feel no over. Salis. Only 3 years of consistent performance. Pate. Any nipa bit me aboni din. Sene bia oka old generation no. But no there has been an element of inconsistency based on injuries. But no there. Obetimi aboni din aka say we dey wache. But Pate no kra se wache na enfie sen. Edmond Ado. Ye be boni din. But on my proven performance in the Black Stars. Elisha Owusu and Abdul Francis. And to tie din ni nyina pa. We no ye fa ne say e foforo bam. And ye be hihya akọ. Check the attackers. We Jordan are you. Every mois. Edini is saying. And do players do not send a bit me say Black Stars squad here that way. Or mama yen 20 starts. Also your caps never start to. Caps never bit me free bench crabao. But 20 start. Was starting matches by 20. Black Stars unya 7. Our squad him. And again, we have a manager. Basically, when it comes to the coaching world, I feel no starting. And the engine I engine to see a Black Stars, no. Ababe Drew baby, I have a session of fufro. Send your Drew baby, no. Now, Fain and not Asian, in more playing time. Yes, it's around Asian. Yes, it's around up here. Yes, it's around John Pencil. But you build a formidable bear 15 players. Beer. What was a Black Stars a bar? 15 players. We would do more mia. Obu jiremwa omo represent ye. That is baby ababe drew. Into over. Ababe drew 2004 2005 Jansen na so. Ya na muntu na be kire say ye betimi start ya for send 2006 ye call World Cup no. Ana say ye di bedi agro. Ami asa atia ba ye chibio. So now we are down. We are not yenka ho. Okay. Into one Mali be ba and found so team so your favorite. Only Central African Republic be bar. First o trim say one nyina ho obehaw. Anu tira say Comoros team hayen. Anu tira say Madagascar team hayen. Because tetena Ghana say Madagascar too. Na ye mpon ya ye pese ye hye di bi ka ho. Ana over ne ho okroma. Ne nchuo bi nhyɛ ne 7. Lesotho ne hye ne 7 ye dum light na amrofi. Ne chike ved man 4 wa ha. That was the Black Stars. The American Wakasu more time I say man American you enjoy you. Wakasu Kwaja Samuel de da you Majid Waris Asamuel Jan da who say oh atima bedu ejire mfimfi wa kakra na obon we free akwa no ejire mfimfi wa kakra no mo oboma yen na the late Christian Achu no so Bobby obakwa akire hono na bo se mema eden ejire akire ho prapra akire ho yie ha snaf bi oso bi no obotu enche yo ntu kwala na ye bia baba Rahman bia ye de ne shem so akwala a obo bio. That was the Blaster squad. Richard Ofori our form. And yet na Richard Ofori no. It's a John Boy chire wa. Na John Boy a prepare chire ye. But now ye new obium, so we are starting afresh. Every Ghanaian, I'll repeat this, must manage their expectations. Tournament we yen susun fe gidi shemu se ebetimi akọ. Canada US the kan papa mu a yen ko bat mrantie gina hayi. Mrantie gina hayi. Enya Canada US mrantie. Na boy ya of a Moncheki group no. Moncheki group no.
I'm say Comoros on kwana nya 6 points right. So Mali nya 4 points wo. And Ghana's what 3. Nti de okay de. Boss de ye nim say omunya de sunku bia. But a mistake na on boys na bem Canada ne US na anhia na omunu nya problem.
Oh say no.
And also your chance here be more money that's when I kakraka na in the end yanko because
this is a rise.
Oh, be starting from baby o.
Yeah, starting foforo. Until I na me painting projects. Akoso okrum a kire wo no.
Unfantasy. Yes, as much as they are young, but so bad. Look at
build the first 11, Mami Hadi.
Oh, the young Shayan.
Build the first 11.
Look at our left back problem because Gideon and my consistent performance.
Right back
on 80 days. Oh, Torek Lamte. You are as good as any other African country.
Okay.
And I'm
center back Jikuni asa.
Center back. Who was Salisu?
And Aojiku.
Who was Jikua? Movement. Who was hard three you are as good as any other African country. And I'll bet them make a boy.
Oh, me too.
Because of Africa, I say, boy, now, Omunina, Jukumani Salisu no be a pew. Because so far Africa defenders bena obenyo mo Jonathan Ta MC Jonathan Ta dabi Kapsoba Leverkusen why biom eti yen second backs mean say we no born am ball France take ne La Liga no no at least the Africa standard ne they should be good enough.
Goalkeeper
Question mark goalkeeper.
See, I want my left back question mark. I say I want goalkeeper question mark. To the Nkonfinfi.
Nkonfinfi wo. Otoado. Say part de if he is fitter.
Fitter there on any
Africa I say in terms of more profile our class abobon. He's better than everybody.
Jaja to party button.
So team on button. On 8 now.
About 6.
Yanke epeno krepa de yanke Sulemana based on born our ball animal. Because Sulemana no, if you watch back with Kagari, not a born our boy na bona. Silas actually say obeda bakumi no ko off. Onyamba biom. Ena Elisha ne Edmond de ena keje waju. At least Ibrahim
Salis ne
Gabi Sulemana. But let me say coach man on body but
Salis party Kudus mid 4-3.
Mid 4-3.
Okay. Nan 10 10.
No robot 10.
The party 8 Kudus 10. Salis 6.
Near my comments.
It should be a forward. Number 10 they wouldn't become deep midfield.
Mid 4-3. Yabo mid 4-3. Na me ka say yabo mid 4-3 central mid 4-3. And they say 4-3-3 and say front I think you be front 3 no.
Okay.
Into front 3 no or
front 3 no. Semenyo is as good as any other
Semenyo lead.
Lebu on na ya problem.
Front 3.
The front 3, the front 3 no. Semenyo is as good as any other African forward this season. And I'm a boy.
Playing for Bombofana playing for
Answer American. And they say coach no on the forward. What should go to
near the Jordan account.
Na Jordan account.
Near the one account.
Na the honum no
Niama.
Titaka Isha Kunyama Osman. And
Niama.
and Osman.
Niama.
Na say football yi.
Near the Nyama account.
Obi Ghana unya tete yes wanyini.
Okay.
Na retire.
Until after that, no. In case of any emergency.
Oh, say you
it's 5 changes.
Oh,
Ibrahim Usman or bench.
It's mere 5 changes. The fan say, we check the standard of players ya obubo din ya. Oh. Chi din ya obubo yo. Na so my Evan say goalkeeping department for Tiziginda. Na yembo Salisu ni Jiku 4 and 5. Na yembo Tariq Lamptey. Na yembo Gideon Mensah. In case of any issue, ewo right back.
Oh, at least Alidu have shown us Rene. This is a quarter no.
So you have a substitute in Alidu.
Yeah, Alidu.
Player would not go World Cup. These are players on World Cup. Only young, new players have
World Cup near Korea.
Yeah, Korea, but the one experience of playing the I don't know free. Okay, now fan. You grow from there.
Okay.
After World Cup of Nations. At the time, baby, and a place very mature.
Midfield trainer Zaki Toboy. Sebia ye bona ye parte frima 1 year initiative. They still put the
Monfa into some but
you say ye parte frima.
Abu Francis.
David Mado, so about Fena.
No. Dabi
Obasa wa umbra if you fry it here wa hase.
Obasa you 11 we dey abato bu no wa hye dey aka nti.
You 11 we
are 11 na we.
Me see about 4 go
and 11 na so
yeah include one more pra no. We dey so we dey game number but omo nyina disagree say ayim prayer Inaki prayer beka squad you isn't it? Baba Idrisu Empra beka squad you. Me argument say this is the squad that we have. You need to be
no, me criticize the coach, no. We are at the stage where we are now about to start a project.
Dabi, you are already take over that.
Hey,
that's the boys. Players are about 80%. 80%
of a
beginning players in na recent performance ya kwa
your recent performance you pick. It say no say a beginner next year do growth. But the results linear results are project a groma. Project a groma results
are.
That's
what the problem is.
Ese ebiaka o start here na ulusu 3 4 oh now we need one be ye kase wa start you grow. Next after what start now results.
Over that I agree.
And you do pick no now you're unstoppable.
We met was.
Say a team no can start you grow.
Buying grow enti na so begin.
Yeah near bi ana Emma young grow.
Because
you want to also over Fatawi Shahaku. I don't expect to be so best described in the Black Stars. Is a Mino in the Black Stars. This is a player that now call World Cup. Cup of Nation crowd not say you know prepare with Mokubi. But for the decision to stay for Leicester and make sure that the contract everybody. Because the information that the coach called him wanting to know about the situation.
Kapi Yamra. Facha me Yamra.
Squad no.
Yamra.
And one away. The coach want to major and major another 2 years and catch say maybe you're rebuilding now. You're in China, you're person World Cup.
OP wallpapers. You don't know ever now comes a 3D wallpapers, best alarm, rain lights, blank curtain, plastic wardrobe, center carpets, air diffuser, flowers, wall clock, water fountain. That game we know nyama water on fe ne bono so kama bomodin so be share we doom inside and akosi agima building mu first floor and I be next to Hello FM building mu Chronom barrier opposite Chronom market and also first floor 0540 353 750 pepper skin and body therapy my main come from farmer I mean Kai will say yami ho fe enedi nyame aboy ho fe de nanso utumi e beautify no man ye fe nti usi dwa so no bia hu so wonnam a hu se pimple no e bi nu wanim se de nkofo bi de etete no stretch marks no e betumi afiri wa mu nanso aben no ni nyina no yitimi ye e ma ne kota tu no umpe bi mu abra ye mpepa ma sunsanso boni bia ni akire mu akore enso hamo no ye be ye edi amamo nti bomoden se we mu nyina no eye perfect nsa no adwuma oso opese oso te wonya flat tummy wo de shata de atimi afatawo opese en large hips ne kakrampa ma wo shata de afatawo a we nyina no yɛn nsa no adwuma ɛna yɛka ho asɛm yi kumase deɛ yɛbɔhyɛn Abraham Junction osu Akwaje Park City House first floor Takoradi Ketan Junction Episof Lodge Hotel 0553 312 911 na no so watumi aduru hɔ ama nyɛma atumi ayɛ kama amuzu garlic bitters ɛna mekamfo ɛde ama wɔ sɛ wohu sɛ garlic kora ne de no aduane a ɛboa ɛma nyɛma ɛyɛ kama ɛno nti nyɛma ɛyɛ ɛde ma wɔ ne sɛ wonya bi na wonom a mogya ne tumi flow ɛwɔ nipadua no mu sɛ adeɛ no a akɔtaa baabie no woanhwɛ a bituatua wo ntiri no mu akɔfa stroke ɛde aba ɛno nti bɛreduce o cholesterol level no na afei abɔmmɔden ama dwonsɛsɛm atumi aflow yie wowɔ stroke patients abɔmmɔden na kɔtɔ bi fama no na sɛ ɛbɛboa wo na fatigue honam nyinaa yɛ mmerɛmmerɛ wonya amuzu garlic bitters ɛnom a saa adeɛ nyinaa no ɛbɛtumi afiri hɔ na afei sɛ wohunu adeɛ no ɛno nso aboa wo na mo a mo pressure nde biaa ɛkɔ soro no ɛbɛma na bɛgyina normal na afei wokɔ hospital a yankasɛ biribi ɛha wo biam yɛmmra na afei memɛka wo sɛ ɛyɛ misty heba dane heba apidank ɛwɔ ke wo saa nso ɛna ne nyinam no yɛbɛkɔ kolinak ɔno nso ɛwɔ hɔnom fedimens ɛnso ɛdeɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ wokɔ nkana na kyerɛ sɛ wobɛgyina bi ɛwɔ Accra Okanshi Drug Lane Nanabuache Heba Halus Heba Tenatek Heba Kingswalk Heba ne nyinaa no ɛbɛwie 0247 776743 bra na bɛtɔ nkane a wonyama no nyinaa bi ɛfiri Boshaba Electricals kuma sɛ adum Boshaba Plaza PZ Antiata akɔfoɔ ɛdan no mu ɛna no nso ɛbi ɛwɔ na kyerɛ sɛ ne nyinaa mu nso no ɔbɔ mmɔden atumi ahyia yɛn ɛwɔ ɛnɛyi Kajetia Market ɛno nso no PZ one mu opposite ɛna baako no nso ɛwɔ 0322 030 833 yɛntie Kwame Opare Ado na yɛntie nsɛm a ɔno nso ɛde ɛto edwa ɔse for the past 2 years Ghanaians have been begging for the squad to be released. Okay, ne deɛ ɛno no Percy BM or say it's sad. The only people interested are the 4 people in the studios. Mr. Men can say whatever. Why? You say uncle Kotokono has a bear can and cassette or be or Tianquan pe. Whatever. Or Ben Akrofi or so where did Utuado watch Edmond Ado? That has been why he invited him. Okay. Where is Majid Ashmeru Evans Usufodwo? Nedia no Nanakwasi or say Abangna has played better than Eddie Ado. Nedia no good. Osi Nanakwasi they even know the players who are going or coming. So also they don't even know the players. Kotokodiana no waka Tamobika say omobe ko trip beno. Say no ena or kahun asem. Zach Yemra Nimiti Opare or say a section of Kotoko supporters are maybe a house a day, air tension on sa, a monko relegation, or say has our league in Mua, or my league in Yede. Na Omokwa, Kotokon Wine, and na a bebo, now more interest crown, and again.
But like more words than once, yeah. Okay, no problem. Because I wanted to present me the posture now and how fast cars are some. Nanka a bear me the palm, but how fast cars are some. You see, I was so be a catcher of Paris. You know, you've been a album person who go relegation. A mobile or mabo, and I do Mujay. And yet, as some Kotoko support to be a canny baby. And I yet Kotoko support a wish be so Nya Kotoko relegation a dome beko. But if Kotoko will be relegated, as well has our problem no more and then they are there because of own brown mabo or a few league. I say, if you ambo brain now, when you are not a question, and beer, or TV, or you know, say, on there, yo. Anybody opare you. o sɔre ya esi ko school so nkɔ ko se adwuma o so nsua ye we ye so wonyɛ we wo so wonyɛ afa wuru bi na abrabɔ bi ti wa wo bɛ sɛ wona na abro bi a ɔdwe ne ho ɔte ne bi a ɔnka ho ɛna ma abro na ɛyɛ me ɛna o ebenfo ɛna o ese ebi na ɔpare ye o bɔ obra ya so mbɔ obra ye munya team ni ye musi munya team ni ye mumfa players papa musi mumfa players papa mumfa coach papa musi mumfa coach papa afa ye hyɛ mo na mo wi a league bɛ na ɔmo ma league bɛ na mu yɛ dɛ
o na say we dey ade ɛda hɔ has ni league no
de no ma yɛ na de no ma yɛ
ka recent na say ade has mo bra Ghana ni
sɛ ne ɛne yɛ kan no yɛ nka wura ma bɔ
on so ka free tete sɛ even has wo mu kra wa practice kra no wɔne no kɔtɔkɔ sɛ bi na nanu ko hu ne we do me bae wo ka sɛ na wo ka sɛ ɛdɔm ne nkɔ saa nso nya nsuo kra to yɛ anka bi hu no mo dan de hu ne no nti has de
nti ne de ta ball ne de ne wo ne de mo sɛ ka ne da ball na yɛ kɔ hwɛ
mo yen African countries say koi sɛ unya Zamalek na unya Alimu a sɛ ma league no mo yɛ de
you see saa asɛm na ya so ama ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo nyaare no sɛ ɔmo wia na ɔmo aka league ɔmo ha nkrɔfo okrom ase kwa ɛnyɛ kotokoso poto bia na ɛwe sɛ ɔnwe ɛyɛ ɔmo bro ɔmo mbɔ ne yie na ɛmo ma we ɛna ɛsɛ yɛ kasa no kɔnɛ kyɛ ɔparado sɛ ɔmo mbɔ ɔmo bro yie the signings that they do managerial wise decisions are taking. So decisions that they take and then nyama o my team for some period of time here and ayama when the baby omugina ti media as say jam adma Friday no Mobo Nations e be hwe omo nations the ebesi say on betimi a hye so mu ntimi nhye baby agree there minim say nations match there baby at me see tino baby at me see but the real problem no and I say the real task no their next game after all nations against Olympics on a better because the truth is that nations and Bechim you know, Menfan has calculations and all. They will get the 6 points that they want. So how much you know? Menfan has burden home. No any problem for them. The problem is how to beat Olympics who are also in the same situation with House of Oak. That there can never be any if a sit in our gamer any compromise anywhere. Saa de na esi in our football no say at the point in time na compromise na we be see no ade ba kwa enim ni say has Olympics tiro saa de ne dey ensi obi ade na hon dey na kwakubo saa ball no especially it will be after a game that Olympics have played Kotoko and played Dreams FC no mu kwakwo House of Folk enti I just don't want opare to create that impression say and Kotoko for the omo juromo say o starting league ni ye and obo obra yi a na nka yem bedu sa stage we ya wa nya so obi mpo e bom pese obawe me pa che o Samates baby Samates edai but my bombers on way. Samata the Yomodan.
Say one quiet Samates or a House of Folk and baby or the
Tibo ye. Assembly now no tino. Samates or the way. Put him one person on way. You understand? You can pray that on way. Bechem and as a minimum tips now. Media mamono. You can pray so on way because Omabo Omubre ye. Nti asema ye catch has nyina ne say baby kwan ya wo omo supporters afom be 3-4 seasons ni no supporters end deserve sa de no se nyame ya adom na relegation na ehunhunu omo no omo tin free mu a about time to get a source sit down, reflect on decisions that he has taken. No, who say he cannot always be right. He cannot always be right. At least until the other side of the story, no. Almost say almost air cano. The near Ibo Ntemo and the storms and more. Hariza call more. Who say omo and so side of the story. The thing say, Kwaya your first why you buy team. They think that Kwaya the team and they also have a way their things and team now. And kebi akababua. And I think says nyame adom na relation na ehunhum no mo no muti free mu a. Eso mo trust na mo reflect on nyame bebre to be. He can always be right tino. Also on the other side no. No mo so do mo no mo fa babua na nyama nkwan kai.
Epe ho no nye de bia na be right. Ya wo so ni tie na edene. Me ko wie wo se obed ho na mu ma menye birthday wish yi. Happy birthday to Purity Owusu. If you ma me e fa ne se Mary Owusu and I wish ne ba Purity Owusu special birthday nti Purity Owusu and Eda Promise TV David feeling can be any akra no ho ti e bon pa ye se we be flash ase e de akɔwie awie e chena mekɔ akɔwuram ewo etipin his park Ashtown na onum se Michael Osei Emba Power former Kotoko player and touch down from state US Kofi John Holland and Skido Holland Kwame Asamoah Germany mu nyina aba nse omo ma me fene say adwa bema na do na fene Joyce bema in 1 year anniversary no echena na eba so ewo Ashtown etipin his park in Fabulous ye baba be jamo na 1 year no etimi akoso say yinwe
over adu brumu adu brumu na ayana mathematics no etimi to fa ho ma asebisi just that has the no akwa et say umpo achichiro monsa to betimi de omosia yi last season achichiro mo 9 oba enom de omonsa yi this season no achichiro mo 9 na omonsa ni nyina ba oma no nkata he nti kwan wo ho there is a way to betimi de on say achichiro monsa otimi de won osisi na wayi na Yesu ka sembi o se oba de se for oba na no ye bone no o se ko na meden
men ko ye bone bi
house will survive of a house best survive yeah enka house de ne koye se obo Heart of Lions last game wa ka semaba ka house de ne koye se obo Olympics ni wie a obo Karela Watamale ebra Karela engine yi a nka brichi ya abo aba utie nkomo no senka has last 3 matches nke dreams wom ena nka oli wom ena Karela na Heart of Lions bi wom a enka esi start prepare ye nwum kakra bi de to ase but akoye nations ni bechem no ekwan wom pa achichiro mo nan ni omo nsa bo ma no wo ho e ho na ekwan no omo betim dia keka ade no ama omo nsa de na tem omo de yi omo nan no masore yakọ had to folk ebo against two teams on paper by the time omo betim share that two teams they will not have much to fight for has the nations bebo fiade upo nations don't have much to fight for Nemo enka offer. Baby eginan. Enka Nations FC nim say odi nkunim otimi san samates ho a kabirichi boba. I'm not saying say has nye big. I want to mention Nations. But what na fie? Ama aduan abehyew. What na fie? Ama Gold Stars abehyew, ama Lions abehyew a. Senka Nations petrol fina gede a enka birichi nwom ne daase. Cause kono ba betwe draw bi. Kom betwe ma won se no. Sana community. But nations at the moment cannot win the league. And nations at the moment, they don't have any issue with relegation. And so, what you will support, so you know, on say Jacob oni ni nua na asem no ebra Jacob ji ni nua ne panyine no ni papa ka je say osi nko nua ne de edan egugu so ne offer sa wo yire won ho a nko nua ne de ebebubu
efro so
it's a house yire ne ho a wo betimi ase nations
okay
o yire ne ho a obetimi akose bechem ewo bechem last match but I saw yire ne ho pa no the show Olympics because some match no loser no or chance of staying in the league no conform until there is a way it has a fun focus now I'm making sure say 9 points you make me above more because say has 7 now so many 45 points and depending on results a bit about this weekend no 45 can still be dangerous for us folk say that sorry kwesiada and that sorry memory ejuada na Olympics abeshe kotokwa oko 39 points with an outstanding game in the last match on RTU to obon a standing match no betimi about 42 to share RTU about 45 to any has bodra na so has possible points so has nya 7 the possible points no 45 Olympics kotoko not Misha RTU ni dreams no has bodra oko 46 inti has 9 points to avoid any form of calculations. Until weekend they must go all out. And so more many kwatakwa. No more bomb price me dear my bet me Lions. And so more many kwa dewu. Not dreams et Mr. Karela. No many sabe kumase. Until the good news is has both fiada. Omu come and hold in your mum no munche fiada. Omu ya. Ne memre na ne kwasiada omu nti omu ngum. What I say? Into omu ni kan and away there's the other thing. One say oh ya be show me ya be she nations na birichi abo. Into omu for man ne adi nyina nko she nations. Omu nya sa atre de be kan omu de ho a no mate omu agum. Ti bi nko pie mu otakwa fiada no after 3 na say bi nya be special delegation na has for mu amia nti we nka Muhammad Alasamo no atuate dom fo nyina from ba o ebere ya duru no yen kaso bi atuate dom o tuate dom fo nyina from ba Muhammad Alasa wo wa media ma adwuma pen de media ma ene out of Lions match ne hye wonsa kona kura supporters no mo fa nibre enti atuan go mo pen fo so say mo mbo ne bete na mo de ahye ne nsa has fo na o ma ye dreams adwuma pen no na ma to mo so kodawu as your has fo ko dawu ko dreams o has for me comedian na bi ko dawu na mate omo so agum na kumasefo no ano papa na pinkra prum no mo gina ho na de aduru ni de esemo se Olympics
me na so me lines no
nti se mo kura mo betibi akose Christopher Damenya chi se Damenya ko promise ko players ne se omo se Olympics at 300 cities ye de be ma obi a de akabo no so a mo kura mo betimi atua half na mo de academy sika nti se Damenya de otenkran mo nhia ni se sia se ha supporters timi ko dressing room se ye ko motivate ko players me boa mo fa ko Alex Damenya mo mbra ye be ma mo si mu aso mu wuram
0536 161607 0201 941 961 Esaigu TV no so a obetumi afre now do there aba. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Mini abacho ebrenenti yankwan.
Very much. Mo ya dey point me come to my moye. Me kotoko mi dere de me frequency e pamocho. Kotoko for e house for ni mom. Yenta o mo chimi tin ko e kam. O mo ko atim ni league ni de ko mo cho ni mo ni mai.
Yo, me da say.
Ku ni samsa.
Hello.
Wow, ya kwa kusi.
Yankwan. Akasa wi. Okay. Afian ka me ba no so no. Ya o mo fa entry. Waso mo dwen so be chim be bo no fala de ma house no. O mo nka san foforo kra na be chim de o mo de yebofo no. Sa na ebeko. Nti eno dade eda. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Clementino.
Inia.
Me de Daniel am ka se fi akim dioko.
Yo, Danny.
We the America Queen na me mo abaso di na odi wo oile pa TV so ye hwe mo ma ya de pa ya me hira mo. And I think so the best protocol. Also Olympics the half ya you know am. Also Olympics na half in college because of about it.
That's it. Mr. Francis Apia, UK Kennington or say league in the new house na protocol kwanto me no nyina betumi akọ relegation and phobia ho. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Clementino, good evening. Mufa.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know, I'm not putting the between at any house match, no. You had the match for. My match, and then movement in the match. What a cinema.
Fantastic.
We trim say, or the match, or when you from Margin Crana, but for common band, Booker, 2 car, at 10 years in Lucano, the whom more not half for.
Sure.
What took much yesterday now? Your mother has to match here, supporters here match.
Mate, but I say, could you obey? I say, honestly, Nadia, Epa, and I could see Nadia and Swabba. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
What you ever say?
But you're from the old Macassac, the short
30 seconds.
Olympics, Olympics, young is in the Sokotokoda. Dr. Patrice posted Compusia. The Bishop Makotokwasi Olympics because Olympics is a big team. So, no better league, Mama has a co relegation. Tikotoko for you, but so Olympics. Don't be a vessel more Dr. Quante Compressor. A jump of some things there, Kotoko, a Olympics. So, but the Awinias has America. Said the Olympics.